Hello everyone, this is Zooc, and today I'm going to be drawing Illidan Stormrage. Now, Illidan is the boss of Black Temple and the self-proclaimed Lord of Outland, and a lot of people have been asking me to draw him, but quite frankly, I didn't find him as such an interesting character. So I've kind of been dodging it, but I decided to pick it up and just get it over with. Plus, I wasn't really feeling very inspired this time, so I just have a little database of what people want me to do, and sometimes I just need to access it and get out some of the things that people want me to draw. So I drew Illidan. The drawing took around 6 hours, and as you'll see later on, his pose is slightly awkward somewhat. The element I found most difficult to draw in this drawing, what the fuck, to draw, period, has been the Warglaive of Azeroth. That's very much in the forefront. So I put a lot of focus into that and a lot of effort. Just wanted it to be nice, to come out really well detailed, because the character itself, as I said, I don't really like it, but the weapons are cool. Warglaives have always been cool. So I put more effort into the actual Warglaive than the character itself. Anyway, besides the point. There's a lot of information about Illidan. A lot of information. And he's a very prominent character in World of Warcraft. But I'm going to try and keep it short and without too many useless details, especially since I know that World of Warcraft is sort of a dying game, so people probably don't really care about the story of Illidan from TBC anymore. I mean, who gives a shit? Anyway, here goes nothing. Illidan is the twin brother of I always have trouble pronouncing that. Malfurion Stormrage, who is a druid. And Illidan was a sorcerer. He tried to be a druid, didn't quite work out for him. Plants didn't really dig his style, etc., etc. So he just kind of appealed to sorcery more than anything. And he was always very thirsty for more power. He was one of those typical rebellious, overly qualified teens, if you want to use teens, considering Nidals live for like thousands of years. In any case, he was talented, but at the wrong thing, sort of. So they were both in love with Tyran Whisperwind, which was also... what was she? She was a priestess of the moon, I think. And everyone knows her from like Warcraft 3 and whatever. Anyway, they were both in love with her, but she preferred Malfurion to Illidan, and Illidan was pretty pissed about it. And I can understand that. I mean, you're kind of stuck with her. You always see them together. It's kind of annoying, especially when you're in love with someone. I'm sure everyone that's been in high school has that happen to them. It's like the girl you're in love with totally falls for some douchebag. Even though Malfurion was technically the good guy in the scenario. But it's still annoying. You still see him as a douchebag. You try to find like flaws and stuff. Anyway, I'm digressing. Here it goes. Sargeras invaded... God damn it, I forgot what I was going to say already. Hold on a sec. I have my info here. So Sargeras invaded Azeroth. And what happened here? Malfurion I'm tired. Malfurion told Illidan that they needed to destroy the Well of Eternity because Sargeras and his boys were gonna make use of it, and that would mean pretty much the end for them. So Illidan was against the idea. He thought it was a really stupid one, but eventually he got convinced, sort of, to switch over to Sargeras' side, especially because Malfurion and Tyran were getting quite close to each other, and that pretty much pushed him over the edge. Again, understandable. Let's see, what else? I should make like notes of this stuff. It's like 10 pages of information about this guy. It's crazy. So anyway, Illidan was taken to Sargeras and swore sort of allegiance to him. He wanted to obtain the Demon Soul, which was apparently an artifact created by Deathwing. And the artifact had the ability to close the portal, which was allowing the demons to run around amok and do their crazy stunts. So Illidan was rewarded for his allegiance to Sargeras. Sargeras gave him the demon eyes. He burned out his eyes and gave him new eyes. He covered his body in in tattoos, in arcane tattoos. So he basically upgraded him slightly. So after the Great Sundering, I'm not going to get into that because I forgot what that is. Anyway, after the Great Sundering, Illidan created the second... God, this is boring. I mean, this is really, really fucking boring. Illidan this, Illidan that. He created the second Well of Eternity in Mount Hyjal. Shit happened, a lot of shit happened. He was locked up. He was released. They tried to use him as a weapon. He eventually obtained the Skull of Gul'dan, which turned him into... I think that was the thing that turned him into a demon. And then he sort of retreated to Back Temple, and we killed him world first with Nihilum, and it was great. Lots of fun. We had a laugh. And that's the end of it. I mean, seriously, that information is just mind-numbingly boring. Fuck it. What else is there to say? I guess that's about it, really, for the background story. As I said, I don't find this character to be extremely fascinating. But some people apparently do, and, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. What other information can I give about the drawing? You know, it really sucks when you draw something that you don't really feel passion for. And looking at it now, it might show actually a bit. There are certain parts of the drawing that I'm not happy with, but it's not enough for me to erase them and redo them, because it just isn't. Can't really give a better explanation than that. But anyway, the drawing, as I said, took 6 hours, and the character is okay, but again, you can't really understand what I'm going through unless you understand how I look at drawing and art in general. It's like, if it's not a topic that I'm really, really interested in, I can't even talk anymore. If it's not a topic that I'm super interested in, then it's not gonna come out excellent. I mean, it's okay, you know, I can't be really shitty at drawing anymore, but I can. Sometimes I just do much better than other times. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you Illidan fans out there enjoy the drawing, even though I didn't as much. Please rate this video if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you for my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.